Alright, so me and Liam are headed up to the mountains. We're going to go screw around in the woods in the snow. So it's got a little bit of snow going on. And he's being shy, covering up, unlike Lily. But we're going to come up here and maybe do a little bushcrafting. And it's 30 degrees out. And the snow's not real heavy at all. I haven't even gone in the four-wheel drive, but it's pretty out here for sure. Right, Liam? Right? You want to come out of there, Chia Pet? Oh. So there's a trail back up in here that we walk up, and it's about a mile or so back, and there's a big overhang, and we might build a little shelter or whatever, just hanging out in the snow, get wet, get miserable, get cold, come back to the truck. Anyway, we'll update. Well, we're hitting the trail, Master Liam, and pretty sure these are old bootleggers runs. This trail, the main road, goes up to Skyline Drive. There's some old car frames and some bodies from the late 20s, early 30s, so I'm pretty sure it's an old bootleggers run, but or bootlegger runs. There's a lot of old roads out here, logging roads, but this is just one of many. And we haven't walked to the end yet. We just kind of discovered this one not too long ago. We're gonna get out here and check him out. It's super pretty out. But anyway, yeah. So Liam just brought up a fair point. I said I like doing these videos because we do this stuff pretty regular. And we have the opportunity to do it. And folks that live in the city, well, not just folks that live in the city, but mostly, tend not to take the opportunity or the time to get out and experience nature, and then they don't get to see, cool views like this, and we're kind of spoiled. And Donnie Vincent's one of my favorite guys to follow. He's a wildlife biologist and a big game hunter. And I'll put a link in the I'm out of breath. Put a link in the description for one of his videos. It's like a short clip called "Who We Are," I think. But that'll sum it up pretty good. And I recommend everybody check that out. Take the 6 or 7 minutes or whatever it is, and sit down and watch that video, because it really sums it up on why there are those of us that get out and choose to get out in the nasty weather and everything, and I think it'll be beneficial for a lot of people to check that out. So we're a little further up now, and there behind me, you can't see it right now, but normally that's just downhill to a valley that we drove up, and then uphill on the other side of Shenandoah National Park, and it's just a steep mountain that you can't see right now. So it's snowing pretty good. It's super pretty out. There's Master Liam, and yeah, it's hard to beat out here. I love it. So an issue we're running into here in Virginia is the tree of heaven, which is anything but. They're everywhere up here. They shouldn't be. We've got them on our property, a whole bunch of them, which is one thing, but we're way out in the middle of nowhere, and they call it the paradise tree or tree of heaven. It's highly invasive. Asian tree, mostly from China. I've done a little bit of video on that already, but this is like one place you don't want to see it, is way out here. And you can see all these little sprigs. There's like a mother group, which is right here, and then you've got little offshoots off the roots everywhere. And once it's set hold, there's almost no getting rid of it. And we're way up. I mean, I don't know what the elevation is here. Probably 1,700 or so, 2,000 feet. And there's nothing but a valley floor down that way. So they do get brittle because it gets quite a bit colder here and more snow and so on. And you can see when they do break off, they just shoot off. And then eventually that's all you'll have out here is these dadgum tree of heaven. So if you've got them, you might want to do your best to get rid of them. Yeah. So we've never been this far back. According to the map, the road ends up here, so we're gonna go see if maybe there's like an old homestead or something. But it's hard to describe is just how unbelievably quiet it is out here. And it's just, I love it. There's, I mean, I've hunted out west and stuff. We're here long ways out in the middle of nowhere, and it's hard to compete with that, but this is pretty good. A lot of pines out here too, big huge pines, and looks like a storm got a bunch of them, which is kind of cool. Be good for doing a shelter out of it. And there's a big draw in there. Be fun to go down into. The only problem with it is there's a lot of poison ivy along this road, and I'm crazy allergic to it. But it is what it is. As much as I like the woods, it sucks, but not like I can control it. So, but yeah, I love it out here. It's awesome. It is hard to beat. All right. Well, we've walked to the end of the trail according to the map, but it just keeps going. It's just a Jeep trail. And then down back behind me there, it's way thinner, almost like it's been logged. And there's a couple other trails, and I'm wondering, excuse me, if they lead up into this valley floor. It'd be cool if they did, but I was kind of hoping for some neat little old homestead or something, but there's nothing so far back here. But the trails just keep going, but I think Liam's kind of wore out. So this might be a me thing. Good. Spend a couple days walking around back here and bushwhack it and stuff. It'd be fun for me, but I'm weird like that. But yeah, I figured it's there's some cut trees, so it's like people have driven back here, but not recently. You can see that old oak tree fell across the trail up there. But there are some that's been cut, and I just want to get to the top here to see what's what, All right, well, we made it to the end of the trail. What's on the map? There was nothing there, but potentially more trail. But it looked like it dead ended. But we had a good time, didn't we, bud? Yeah, sure. Yeah, I think I had a better time than he did, but it's awful pretty out here. It's hard to beat it. Quiet. But, yeah. All right, so we're back to the truck. A little bit of snow. Back down here at the river. And And it is awesome out right now. Like we got not a lot of snow by any stretch of the imagination, but God, it's just so pretty down here. You got the pretty river. This is the Conway River. And everything just real hard to beat. And then on the other side there, that's the Shenandoah National Park. So, and if you stay up going up on this road, it leads you to a gate that's locked, and then that'll take you up Skyline. You can walk it to Skyline Drive. Anyway, put this video together. Hope you enjoy. Thanks.